Hello, and welcome to one of very few Minecraft streams I've ever done. Please bear with me for just a moment, as I am going to... you may have heard a slight echo there. I'm going to open the stream up on my phone, because Chrome eats a lot of RAM, and Minecraft needs that RAM. Soon I'm hoping to get a replacement extra RAM chip for my computer that will work. Looks like the first one I tried was just defective, hence all the crashes I experienced for so long, but for the moment I'm stuck with the 8 GB that the laptop comes with by default. You hear no echo. Oh, it was there for... It only would have been there for about a second before I turned down the stream volume on my phone. Hopefully you can also hear the game sound decently. Let me know if you could not. Welcome back, at long last, to Valoria. How's my stomach feeling? Okay, I guess. I'm regretting something that I ate, but... I mean... not the hamburger that I posted. I don't regret the hamburger even slightly. I regret what I ate after the hamburger. But, for the most part, my stomach's fine. It just still is bothering me a little. Which is annoying, because it's been like a week since the stomach bug hit. Hey, Greg. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so for anybody who watched the first video I made, oh, so very long ago, you may be wondering what the heck this is, because you haven't seen it. Now... I'm hoping maybe this will be the kick in the pants I need to start making videos for this series. But let's just say a lot's happened in the several months that this server has been online. Not least of which is the fact that I have full netherite gear. Because apparently I like netherite mining a lot. I also have, let's see, there's the hatch to do it, shiny shirt, pantaloons, and shoes wisely. And we've got pointy stick. Monkey Fortune, Resilient, Cedric Diggory. I still love that pun. Quick Reactions, and Monkey Shooty. I mean, you've seen it. Yes, but Amiibo, that doesn't count. You're on the server. So that's another thing that's happened, is Amiibo has joined the server since my first video. And Classy and I essentially have been pooling our resources and building stuff. So, for those of you who saw that first video I did, you may remember there was this staircase we built way down to a mine. Well, it's still here. It's just we don't use it anymore because I built a bubble elevator and it's way better. Hey, Matt, welcome to the stream. We've been up to all sorts of stuff, and basically what I'm going to try and do in this stream is I'm going to show off some of what we have been up to, and I'm also going to give a tour of some of what the other people have been up to. Yes, I made a netherite hoe. I'm going to enchant it at some point. I still got 3 netherite ingots. I'm going to help Classy enchant some stuff. It's open since it's been a thing. Oh yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, this is a whitelisted server. Where only a certain number of people, or only certain people can be here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show off some of what everybody has been up to. Yeah, you notice I only have 1 arrow because I've got infinity on this thing. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. So we've got our store. First of all, I guess I'll just show you the base that Classy and I have been working on. Now this is actually, believe it or not, still our starter base. We have a much bigger, more ambitious base in mind. But you got to see that we started making this. Well, we have built a TARDIS. Obviously there are other things. What the heck? Amiibo! Look, where'd the chickens come from? Oh, Amiibo's online. I know perfectly well where the chickens came from. Somebody just paid an unexpected visit to my base. Die, chicken. I keep clicking you with the sword. No, get out of the Nether farm. So are you the one who built that little thing? Hello, Anomaly. Welcome to the stream. Shouldn't leave your character unattended, Amiibo. He may have just sustained a pretty serious wound. I'm not going to shoot you again because I have a suspicion it would kill you because this bow is pretty decent. But if you throw any more eggs, I'm going to change my mind. Get back here, you. They keep coming! Kill the chickens! Alright, so... There. So yeah, we've built this TARDIS. We've got a little bit of stuff out in front of it. Amiibo, I'm warning you. So much as one more chicken shows up, you get to meet... I'm gonna guess you probably already threw that one, so I'm gonna be nice. But if I see another chicken show up after this one... Man, the hitboxes on those things are tiny. Hiding behind the chest. Anyway, we've got a little smoker system here. A bee farm that I desperately need to improve. Classy's oh so wonderful potato farm. My little netherwort farm. And then our pride and joy, our base. So I'm still working on the interior of this thing. Why so many chickens? Because a certain Amiibo who happens to also be on this stream decided to prank me. Anyway, what we have here is an interior that I've done a lot of work on. I still need, what I'm going to do is lower all the other sections like this one. And it's got some hidden lighting underneath of the carpet. And that way I can get rid of all these lanterns. But the cool thing about these is that some of these buttons are actually functional. So for instance, that's one of the ones that doesn't do anything. But they actually are wired to the doors. Classy designed these neat little piston doors for us. I've made him things like this little luxurious hole for him to AFK in. He just had a little spot in the wall, and I was like, it's ugly. So I fixed it. So, oh, gunpowder storage. I gotta show you in a minute what I've been up to. Sorry, this is not going to be the most organized tour, but essentially, if I had to sum things up, Classy and I have just been playing like crazy and continually grinding up resources and doing stuff. So I'm going to, one by one, sort of show you some of the things that we have been up to, not in any particular order. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. And then hopefully that'll give me the kick that I need to finally make more videos, because once you've seen where we are, then I can just start making videos from there instead of trying to make a video that recaps everything. I love that you can put redstone into a dragon head and just make it go rah, rah, rah. Nice base. Thank you! You've not actually seen the full thing yet, and it's going to get bigger more than likely. This is still a starter base. We have, like I said, a much more ambitious project in mind that we're going to do at some point. Then Classy has built this beautiful, beautiful hallway. It's still not properly lit, hence the torch spam. And he's built me my little laboratory. Little enchanting table, spot to grab water, brewing stands, etc. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, that's all that the base really is at the moment. In case you're wondering about this weird box in the middle for some reason, that's just temporary villager storage for when Classy eventually builds us a villager, breeder, and trading hall. At the moment, there's only one person on the server who has that sort of thing, and he charges for it, so, you know, eventually we would like to not have to pay for all of the enchanted books and stuff. And the reason that I have fully enchanted gear is because of that very nice person, but still. And that would be Tommy, our resident Furby. You know, I'd wondered who built this. Sorry, just a moment. I have some slightly unfinished business. Have fun, Amiibo! Yes, he can just break around it, but then the obsidian will be stuck there, still obscuring his view. So, win-win. Alright, next thing I want to show you is the biggest project I have yet done in Minecraft. And I am extraordinarily proud of how it turned out. It is not an original design, it is something that I borrowed. Actually, I suppose I should show you around here first. We have a manual sugarcane farm, eventually to be replaced soon by Classy with an automatic one that uses another design from a very cool YouTuber named Tango. Like Tango Tech. We've got a little tree farm here. It's only today that I found out that if you plant 4 spruce trees together, they turn into a mega spruce tree and turn all the nearby dirt into puzzle, which I had no idea was a thing. I knew dark oaks did that because that's the only way they grow. Apparently jungle trees also do that, so I went ahead and planted some mega trees just for the heck of it. Then we have over here, I don't remember what the technical term for this is. Hey, Sideline. Nice to have you. I don't remember what the technical term for this is, but anybody who is a Star Wars fan should probably recognize this as a Jawa transport. At the moment, there's not really a good way to get into this. It's something Classy has been working on. It's so cool looking. The pistons, the stripped planks, the blackstone for the treads, the sheer amount of concrete the guy has used. Whoa. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Okay, that would have been a much easier way to get up here. Despite what that indicated, I'm not half bad at flying, but anyway, I think this is where the villager trading hall is eventually going to be. I know it's been something he's been working on. You can see his little setup over there. Then this is temporary and not particularly good, so ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Anyway, now I'll show you what led to me needing to make the biggest Minecraft project that I have ever done, and that is this thing. So this is a tiny, little, very slow creeper farm. I'll show you how it looks on the inside. Any creepers? No? Alright, so essentially the carpet makes sure that there aren't enough squares together for a spider to spawn. The trapdoors lower the height of this place just enough so that only creepers can spawn within it because other mobs are too tall. And then the cats scare the creepers, and they think they can run across the trapdoors because mobs in Minecraft are not smart. And they fall down in there and take a little water slide to their eventual demise. And that leads... Don't know why I did that. Why is there a little tunnel there anyway? Anyway. This was a design that I found online, and it was supposed to work decently. I think the reason that it doesn't work better is because there are caves and whatnot around here that aren't lit up, which is necessary for good creeper spawning. But it does work, as you can see. It's a steady little trickle, and we were the first people on the server to actually have a creeper farm. I'd store stuff here, and then there was a little AFK spot here. I also went ahead and built a little AFK fish farm. Nothing's fancy, but it was something I could do while AFKing here. Anyway, it was slow, and people were constantly wanting... What? The... How? No. Pesky bird. Quit spamming eggs over my stuff, Amiibo. I know where you live. I don't want chickens wandering around my base. Yeah, we're neighbors, exactly. Anyway, feel free to come up here and grab your stuff, but if I keep finding chickens, you should expect traps. Like, lots and lots of traps that involve lava and obsidian. So, be warned. Anyhow, so now I'm going to show you... So anyway, we couldn't keep up with the demand for gunpowder. We also didn't have enough gunpowder to serve our own needs. So, we got a little AFK chamber up here. This is my creeper farm. It's got a very long redstone clock up at the top here that will slowly go around for as long as that lever is depressed and will cause dispensers with water buckets on each floor to shoot out water buckets and launch creepers. As you can see, there are creepers in there. Hi, creepers! Anyway, they will then get flushed out down onto those soul campfires, and then those hoppers will lead straight into the storage system. And let me put it this way. These shulkers are all full of stacks of gunpowder. These chests are all full of stacks of gunpowder. And then I think these aren't quite full. Yeah. That was from one rather lengthy little AFK session I did, but that was only one night. This creeper farm was a design that I found online. It needed me to go to a deep ocean spot, so I found a deep ocean spot, magma box. And yeah, the amount of gunpowder that this thing makes is absolutely obscene. And then basically all you do is you turn it on and you fly up into this little AFK station. Now I'm the shopkeeper king. I am the only one who's selling gunpowder. So anyway, I'll kind of show you how this works. Yeah, Amiibo's both in the stream, so he can hear what I'm saying, but he is also in the server and in the chat. Anyway, so we'll go and turn that on. Whee! Swoosh. That's going to be washing some creepers out, so this will give you a tiny bit of an idea of just how much this produces. That's not even when I'm in an optimal spot to actually generate creepers. Like, the amount of creepers and gunpowder that this thing makes is absurd. I wanted all the gunpowder. I got all the gunpowder. And I am extraordinarily proud of how this thing turned out. It was not easy to build. It took ages upon ages to put down all those trapdoors and make all those spawning platforms. And the water was surprisingly difficult to deal with. But the end result is I'm never ever going to run out of gunpowder. And neither is Classy. And probably neither is my shop. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. The only ones who play. So I play on the server. Let me try and think of the other people. There are a decent number of people who are. Yeah, there are a good list of people. Amiibo, you could respond in the actual stream chat. There are actually a decent number of people who have access. Only a handful consistently play. There's Classy Lad. There's Amiibo. There's Mr. T-Power. There's Matt, who's also in the chat in the stream. At least he was a minute ago. Sideline is technically... Fair enough, Amiibo. Sideline is technically a member, but he does not actually play much on here because he has so many different Minecraft things that he's on. Yeah, this is my tiny little ice farm. I need to find a nice biome. There's Gamer Hype. In fact, I'm going to show you some of their bases coming up. And let's start with Mr. Chicken Man himself. Oh yeah, Classy and I did not think of this, and we had to come in and do this later. We finally built these giant glowstone pillars. maybe used a little bit of creative mode. But built the district places. Wait, no, I'm not there. Ooh. You aren't, are you? Well, well, well. Ooh, he's built under since I was here. Glass floor prevents spawning. You could put the bookshelves around the enchanting table and actually get decent, like, max level enchantments. So yeah, Amiibo is the owner of the giant box. I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to be. At the moment, it's just a box. Why don't you tell me there are monsters nearby? Let me sleep. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't actually have anything in my inventory that would let me get up to shenanigans to mess with Amiibo's base. So, show them peanut butter. Oh! Right, I helped Amiibo get a cat, and the first one we find is Jelly. And so, of course, he names Jelly peanut butter. How would you be able to join? We're not actually taking applications for people to join. We're only inviting our close friends for this, or our friends or people that we trust for this one. So I guess the answer is there's not really an actual way to join. And yeah, the cat's name is Jelly. It's owned by a person named Good Times with Scar, and so of course he named the cat Peanut Butter. Hi, Amiibo. You look very handsome today. Enjoy your base. There may or may not be a skeleton nearby with armor so that he can't burn in the sun. So yeah, that's sort of this little area of the sci-fi district. Amiibo! No! Stop with... No! I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Just stay there and don't get hurt ever again. I hate how much of a sweeping edge swords have. Enough of the chickens, Amiibo. Seriously. Into my... When I was first talking, I just didn't notice. Yeah, and then you showed up at our old gunpowder farm and just started spamming more eggs, which isn't going to help. Jeez. Anyway, so that's pretty much the sci-fi district. We've got this server cordoned off into different building districts. And this is the sci-fi one, hence why there are sci-fi themed things. Yeah, I thought it was probably a little spy hole. Well, it's now kind of a blocked spy hole. So, have fun using that again. Anyway. Now I'm going to go ahead and show off another base in the sci-fi district. Mr. Saturn's. Anyway, this is a base that hasn't actually had that much... Yeah, I know, but obsidian still takes a while to mine. This is a base that's been in progress. I don't know whether or not... I'm trying to remember the name of who owns this, but she hasn't been playing as much, I don't think. But there's more construction on this than I remember there being. I believe this is a ship from the show Firefly. I find it incredibly cool. What's this? Looking great so far. Classy chain still sucks. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, we left signs here. Actually, you saw this at the very beginning. Classy was here. Monkey was here too. Also Varbosk. Amiibo was in fact here. Hype was here. Iron Giant totally wasn't here. We all have kind of left our mark on this little shed. Literary Wizard, that's the username. So this is her little base. And then... So that's all firmly within the sci-fi district. I I forget, what the heck is this thing? What is this thing, actually? I wonder... Is this where Grace set up shop? I've been wondering where she went, but with that many cats and dogs, it's gotta be where she put her stuff. So we've got Darth Lilyven, who hasn't been on the server in a while. Anyway, the most impressive base on the server, by far, and I'm not even going to try to contest this, Miss and Mr. Gaming, if I recall their name correctly, is Anna's base, is this ginormous castle that is absolutely gorgeous and looks better every single time I come by. This is one of the coolest Minecraft builds I've ever gotten to see. I wonder if she's ever taken me up on my little... I wonder if she even knows this is here. I left like a little offer for my shop. It's like a whole bunch of stone, because she uses a lot of stone. Spruce, dark oak, and some crimson stems, all for, I think I was charging 20 diamonds. Basically, she can have the entire thing, 20 diamonds. If she ever wants it. Which I thought was pretty decent price for that number of things. Because that's a lot of stuff. But anyway, yeah, this base is incredible. I adore this base. It just keeps looking better and better the more times I come by. Like, look, she's even got these... What is this? What is this? Is that a creeper? I better not have been a creeper. Last thing I want to do is blow this up. Yeah, look, she's even got, like, leaves for some planting now. Look at this! And she's just, like... make a cooler base than Anna. I'm not sure if that's achievable, Amiibo, but you knock yourself out. Yeah, she's just like, oh, I hope this base looks good when it's done. I'm like, it looks better than most finished Minecraft bases now. Yeah, she has spent a long time on this. I've helped a little bit, maybe once or twice. But she has just poured her heart into this thing. I love coming by and looking at this place. One of my absolute favorite places to visit. Just because it's so pretty. Anyway, that leads us... So yeah, we're in the Fantasy District. Hence, a giant castle. She found the Fantasy District and made her mark pretty quick. But we also have another base nearby. If I can find it. Oh, come on. Don't want to fly too much. Only got so much elytra durability. Oh, that's what the difference is I got my... Actually, let me go ahead and fix that. So when I first was playing, I had Chrome on, so I turned down the render distance. Let's turn it back up to my normal 18. Much better. Yes, Amiibo and I have spammed chickens here before. So this is Tommy's base, Mr. T-Power. He built a little hobbit hole. Pesky Bunny. Yes, I am Pesky Bunny. He prefers to be more... Amiibo prefers to be more traditional with a chicken head, but I have a little bunny rabbit head. Alright, Classy is on. So yeah, this is Tommy's nice little little base. Cookie friendship. It's a pretty neat little hobbit hole. I'm not going to show off all of it. I don't know if he's planning to do videos at some point. A lot of people on the server are not doing videos, but I wanted to show it off. What's more impressive to me, though, is his more... Oh, I'm glad I didn't trample any crops there. Is what he has over here. Can I join your world? Classy! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Classy and I, for those of you who don't know, are the people... Oh, I struggle with the temptation to dig up that clay every time I come back here. Classy and I are the co-owners of this server and also share our base. Yeah, Classy owns the server. He and I both run it. This is Tommy's Cursed Fruit Farm and Villager Breeder / Trading Hall. As you can see, it's got a villager head with emerald eyes, which is quite a nice little touch. He's got his kitty cats around. Up here, I think, is the villager breeder / carrot farm that feeds them. And then down here is... Is that a no? Yeah, sorry, Classy, you can't join something you're already part of. Down here, he has a neat little system. Oh yeah, villagers do suck. I hate villagers. If they weren't so useful, I'd just slaughter all of them. But anyway, I won't show it off right now, but basically he has a little thing that will bring by villagers, and he can try trading with them and stuff, and then if he doesn't like it, he kills them. So he's got all these different things, and then he'll zombify the villagers, and then heal them. Walks away crying. No, Classy. If you stick around for a while, maybe we can do voice chat in a bit. Anyway, so yeah, he has managed to get all the trades down pretty low for his villagers, and we've bought... Classy and I have basically paid a lot into this endeavor because we are probably some of his biggest bulk order people. Amiibo or Classy. Considering that whoever did it is invisible, that means it's Classy, and he used one of our invisibility potions. Fortunately, even with particle effects on, that's darn near impossible to see. But I know you're there. Yep, there you are. For the love of... I see those particle effects, mister. Of course, the best part is he's punching me, and I have Thorn's armor on. So he's probably taking damage while doing it, and he has no armor on, so it's gotta hurt. Anyhow, so that's Tommy's base. Let me go ahead and get us back to spawn. Let's see. Come execute Order 66 on Classy. Be my guest. There we are. Sand Village. And follow the minecart track. I do not know how Iron Giant had the patience to push villagers here by hand. I will show you off what has become of our spawn area. And I think the number one thing I need to show you is the reason that iron is completely expendable on the server, which is a farm that we are all allowed to use for free. Iron Giant's Iron Farm. And totally vanilla spawn. Oh, shush. Yeah, the Iron Farm. Okay, this thing outputs stupid amounts of iron. Probably because it is in spawn chunks and therefore is always loaded. The amount of iron this thing turns out. The reason it's not got more coming out right now is because I turned it off. Because it was overflowing the system. Iron is 100% free. Because this is a very simple design. The only thing that was wrong with it was there were a couple things where it was broken. Hi, Classy. It was perfect for headstoners. There were a couple things that were broken. It was pretty simple. I think the main thing that he hadn't done was he hadn't made sure that there was no blocks in between the top where the villagers are. And here, actually, hold on. I have some scaffolding. Why don't I just kind of show you the internals of this thing? It's a design from a person on YouTube called Waddles, and it's a very effective little iron farm, I must say. I'm quite impressed by it. So let me go ahead and come up here. I've just gotten in the habit of carrying scaffolding with me. Anyway, he left those spots with the iron blocks with glass, and when the villagers do not have a view on the zombie, they don't get scared. When they do get scared, they run around and they spawn iron golems up here in the water, and they get pushed down into lava. And whoa, impressive Amiibo. Warning to whoever it was, I assume Classy, who's up there. I'm about to break the scaffolding, so you may want to get out. Oh. Classy. Is that why there were suddenly more scaffoldings? Classy, you added to my scaffolding with your own. If you want it back, you can grab it. Yeah, you spawned an endermite. Ow. What the heck? You spawned an endermite and it just immediately died from fall damage. That's actually really funny. Anyway, I'll show you the other things. How long has the server been running? I don't know. Classy, refresh my memory. We opened the server in January? I think. So, over 3 months, probably? Anyway, I made this little nice path around spawn. It's still pretty underdeveloped, but it's going to get there. And then Iron Giant has made this little thing that he calls the sharing box. And the idea is you take something and then you leave something of equivalent or greater value. I think I took something a while back and left some gunpowder. Opened on January 6th, yeah. Anyway, I should formally introduce you. This is my shop. Welcome to Monkey Mart. Yes, I know it's not the prettiest looking thing, but I'm not a builder. I'm decent at interiors, and I am decent at figuring out redstone things bit by bit, but a builder I am not. So anyway, though, my goal is to eventually sell all sorts of stuff in here. And right now what I've got is because apparently this stuff is actually not easy to make. That takes a lot of netherrack, but 2 diamonds per 32 blocks of crafted nether bricks. I'm selling bricks, which are 1 diamond per 2 stacks of bricks, which is a pretty decent deal in my book. Speaking of books, 1 diamond per 5 books and quills. Then leather, we had a plugin that was allowing us to smelt rotten flesh into leather, but at the moment it's broken, and Classy was going to go in there soon and see if we could reinstall it and fix it. So for the moment I don't have a ready leather supply, but I have a little zombie grinder that I'll show you in a bit. That was the reason I was able to get my hands on so much leather. Then down here, fire resistance potion, 1 diamond per 2 potions. Gunpowder, of course, because I have so much gunpowder. 1 diamond per stack of gunpowder. Oh, hey! Somebody actually bought a stack. Don't mind if I do. Don't have a gunpowder to replace that, but whatever. Then I am now selling sand and gravel. Gravel's a lot harder to grind than sand, so 2 diamonds per stack of gravel, and then 1 diamond per stack of sand. And then I have custom orders, because my original premise for the shop... Spring break's coming up. I'm actually hitting the end of my spring break. This week was mine. But good luck with yours. Have fun with it. Anyway, my original premise for this was monkey mining. Let the monkey do the grinding. Anyway, custom order, pickup, and placement. So essentially people on the server, if they want an order of some sort, can just DM me with what it is that they want me to grind. I negotiate a price with them, and then I do a massive grinding session because I don't know how to collect small quantities of literally anything in Minecraft. Ask Classy, he will vouch. Then there's our little spawn area that has not changed since the beginning. There's Amiibo's thing. Amiibo, you are not the poorest person anymore. You don't need to make us all feel like you're pitiful. He's got his little guy looking down at the ground, and then he was basically accepting literally any kind of work as long as you paid, so I took advantage of that, and that's how I got those villagers. Oh, no problem, Anomaly. That's how I got those villagers back, is I paid him for some help. Then there's my favorite shop, Tommy's Sand Shop. You have no diamonds, though? Oh, well, in that case, I guess it is fair. So yeah, this is Tommy's Slime Shop. I love it purely because it is a trampoline. I am probably the one who has bought like all of the slime from this, because he sells 1 diamond for 32 slime blocks, which is, like, honestly, with prices that good, who needs to build a slime farm? So it's pretty cool. It's the reason that we're not struggling with that. I told him that if he could ever sell honey blocks for that price, I would be buying him out, no problem. Then there's Amiibo's mining services, which I don't believe, sadly, have been too successful. I can get rid of it for you, Amiibo. Fortunately, these all sold out. I bought the Soul Speed 2 book that was there for my boots, and then I bought Iron Giant the Soul Speed 2 boots. But this is the beginning. I'll get the TNT. No, Classy, not in spawn. Besides, I used all of our TNT. It's unfinished currently. I believe. Right, only one person has used your services. I remember now. Yes, Classy. How do you think I got 3 netherite ingots? Yes, I used all of the TNT. That's not including the 1 netherite ingot I used to turn that diamond hoe into a netherite one. Alright, so yeah, eventually this is... You did not get 12 ingots, you got 12 ancient debris, which takes 4 of each to turn into 1 ingot. Whereas I used all that TNT and got something like 13, 14 netherite, and pretty quickly too. Anyway, so yeah, this is eventually going to be a giant slime, I think. This is eventually going to be a thing. I may need to nag Tommy a little bit on that one. I'll show you that in a moment. This is eventually going to be our post office. Classy's been building this, I believe. Granite, bricks, polished andesite. I really like how it's turning out. It's pretty cool. The reason he's not buying stuff from my store is he basically is kind of helping with the store, since we share all of our stuff. There'd never be any point in Classy paying me diamonds because we literally share diamonds and every other resource pretty much except for our personal stuff like armor and tools. So, and then instead of that little hut from episode 1, Classy built me this beautiful little house. I love it so much. Though interestingly, it has a chimney but no fireplace. If I go inside, go ahead and sleep. So yeah, you know, some cats. Then up here we got some birds. I haven't done much else with it because I'm not hanging out around spawn as much anymore. Hi, Amiibo. Down here is my little storage room. It's not organized in the slot. Oh, that's right. That's where all my eggs are. I forgot. I made a chicken farm for a while. I have lots and lots of eggs. Little auto composter. I like to throw the poppies from the iron farm in here. And then just some little smelters and carpet everything. And then my first attempt at a redstone door. The design isn't great, but it's functional. That's what matters. And we've kind of blocked off this part of the cave system, but the truth is this cave system has so many exits and entrances. And then this was my first XP grinder, and it was dead slow, but at least it worked. Oh no, Amiibo. You don't need to hook me up with bone meal. Classy and I have a skeleton grinder. We have as much bone meal as we could ever want. We have so many bone blocks, it's not even funny. But thank you. Anyway, this is... So remember in episode 1, I started exploring these caves with Darth Lilyvan, and I died... Well, first I explored them myself, and then I explored them with Darth Lilyvan, and I died like so many times to zombies. Well, it turns out I was right. There was a zombie spawner. It's right over here, in fact. This is not a particularly great design. Right, Amiibo traded stuff for access to all of Matt's farms. Anyway, it's a nice little zombie spawner. As you can see, it's not like the kind of jam and crud, but down there is lava. It mostly works until a chicken jockey gets spawned, and then it doesn't work, and I get sad. So I used to spend lots of time down here grinding, but it was an excellent source of rotten flesh, which is what I used to make all the leather I could ever want back when that data pack was still working. But yeah, this little storage room is nice. Like I said, this door isn't particularly... I'm not even going to show you the redstone. It's not great, but it does work, and that's all that really matters in the end. I do adore this little house. I think it's so charming. I definitely want to do more with it at some point. Oh yeah, and this is... I've also have a couple little... Or I had a couple little redstone farms around that I tinkered with. This is the only one that's left. It is the automatic sheep shearing farm. Out of curiosity... Oh, hi, spider. Yeah, cool. There are plenty of shears still left in the dispenser. Anyway, there's grass. Sheep eats the grass. Wool grows back. I don't understand the question, Marshmallow. Nice skeleton horse. If you ever want more of those, I'm pretty sure there's one or two lying around on the top of our mountain. Truth Peak Redstone Farms. It's basic, I know. It does produce a decent amount of wool. At some point, I'm going to build a massive scale version. And then just have, like, all the wool. Just all the different colors of sheep all being sheared constantly with multiple of each kind. It'll be cool. Then I got a tiny little cow farm. Back when I was still determined to try and make steak my main food of choice. Now it's more of an occasional thing because with a Fortune 3 hoe or pickaxe, that potato farm outputs crazy amounts of potatoes, and we have more baked potatoes than we could ever need, so it's a perfectly decent food source. At some point, maybe make a hoglin farm, I don't know. Oh, hi sheep. Oh yeah, so one other thing is we have added in a new plugin that allows us to make custom nether portals. They can be super small, they can be super big, they can have all sorts of weird shapes, they can have crying obsidian as part of their thing. Ordinarily, this one thick nether portal will not be possible. We had a whole little lava puddle and thing here. It hasn't been there for a while, and I finally got fed up with the very bad situation we had with our spawn portal, so I've built a tiny little design. At some point, Classy and I, or maybe just Classy, are going to make this a much bigger scale. But I think the design has potential. I don't like how small it is. It's kind of cute, but I think it could be bigger, and then it will be kind of imposing. And then this is the grave that Classy and I built back in episode 1 in memory of our first lava puddle. So now it's time for me to show you what's the zombie spawner for. Originally, it was my XP farm from killing the zombies, and also for rotten flesh and whatever else they happen to drop, which I could then smelt into leather because of the data pack we had installed on the server. It was working at the time, it's not anymore. Now I don't really use it, and I would only ever use it if I was out of rotten flesh and I needed it. But, because I have a much better XP farm. Anyway, this is Tommy's biggest achievement. He has built us this beautiful nether hub, and I went ahead and helped complete it by putting in all this black carpet and soul sand So with my soul speed boots, I go wee. It's super fun. This connects, let's see, over there was spawn. Then down here is Tommy's Hobbit hole. Then, yeah, it used to be pressure plates, but thank goodness it's not pressure plates. We managed to get Tommy to let us replace it with carpet. The pressure plates clicked. It was so bad. This is Amiibo's old base. I should probably show that off. This is where he used to live. And where I filled with snow a couple of times. And maybe a little diorite. Amiibo's humble abode. It's just a little cave. Leads down to a mine. I fixed his staircase because it was driving me completely insane. I have some old footage from episodes that I planned to make. Maybe at some point I'll go ahead and edit them together, and I'll release some episodes of the earlier days of the Valoria server if people are interested. It did include me coming in here being like, what is this staircase? And then completely fixing it. So, you know. Anyhow, so that's Amiibo's old base, and then down here is where the Nether portal to mine and Classy's base is. So, for those of you who don't know a huge amount about Minecraft, in the Nether, you travel, for every 1 block you travel in the Nether, you travel 8 blocks in the overworld. So, you can have this nice little condensed Nether hub. And you can travel around the world map really, really quickly. And it's pretty sweet. Anyhow, that's a lot of what I would want to show off about the stuff that's happened. But there are still a couple of other things. There's still Iron Giant's giant wheat and potato farm. He's just determined to give free food to the server. It's pretty cool. He doesn't mind if you harvest it so long as you replant. And yeah, I didn't even show off in Tommy's little villager thing. He's got like melon and pumpkin farms that output stupid amounts of them. And Iron Giant recently got to be a bit more active on here, so he's doing more stuff. Over here, I believe this is... Wait, this opens? I find out more things about this every day. Curious. Not much so far. This is a redstone-powered Afk Fish Farm. Judging by the complexity and decency... Well, not the decency, but the complexity of this redstone, and also from past experience with him, I'd be willing to bet good money. And he may have already told me that he did, but I'd be willing to bet good money that Iron Giant used a tutorial online in order to build this. But, I mean, that's what I'm doing for all of my stuff, so I don't mind. Yeah, this is, I don't really know how it works, but I'm fairly confident it's an AFK fish farm. Alexa, stop. Sorry. So yeah, that's most of what's on the server. Now, there is one little out-of-the-way base that a different person is making in the pirate district. It's nice to know that there's someone there, but I don't think she's been online all that much. And then, of course, there's the end, but, I mean, it looks like every other Minecraft end. We have died there many times, but it is the reason we have Elytra. But then the other thing is there's one other district that actually has some decent activity. I have cat. I have many cat. There's one other district that has some decent activity. Oh yeah, this village died real quick because it just got raided for all it was worth. Because Iron Giant got his hands on this thing, and well, guess where the villagers from the Iron Farm came from? And I think Matt, aka Kerbosk, went ahead and took the rest of them for his stuff. So yeah, there's one or two other little things that I suppose I can show. Though first, it's nighttime, so I'm gonna go and sleep. No, real cat. Oh crap! No, I don't have a hoe on me. You saw nothing. I would replant, but I mean there are already so many spots that need replanting. It's such a big farm. I don't think he minds. Ow! 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 That hurt. Right. Yes, I do in fact have a cat now. I got a sheep. Yes. Her name is Dina. She's a black cat. I need to find a black cat in this game and get a name tag and name her Dina. But at the moment, she's still incredibly shy, and we're still trying to get her used to the family and the house. Hopefully, eventually, I'll be doing face cam or something on streams, and she'll just randomly pop up. But at the moment, she's incredibly shy. She does love me, though. I got to spend like 40 minutes earlier just petting her and hearing her purr like crazy. So that was fun. Anyhow, let me show you... Oh, I'm almost out of rockets. Yeah, the way I go through rockets, let's actually go ahead and stock back up on rockets real quick. Benefits of having enough sugarcane and having a gunpowder farm that makes stupid amounts of gunpowder. Yeah, I've actually been nudging Classy because he said he was going to build us a sugarcane farm using a design that I sent that's pretty good looking. If he doesn't want to build it soon, I'm itching for another project. I may just ask him if he wants me to go ahead and build it, because I wouldn't mind. I'm itching for another big redstone farm. But I've actually been collecting sugarcane, so he's got like a full chest to use to plant. Also got him this little gift. I'm looking forward to his reaction to it. Yeah, if you want to look at a storage system, I don't know how to get small quantities of things. I don't. You saw how much gunpowder we had earlier. This is our gunpowder storage. This is empty. But this is not. Oh, she needs soul speed. I know. Unfortunately, Tommy has not yet finished his piglin zombie, or like his zombie piglin farm for gold and stuff. Once he did, I actually negotiated for free access to the thing. Right, I was here for rockets. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, just trying. There's so much that's going on. It's difficult for me to try and explain it in any kind of coherent way. I'm kind of glad I did this as a stream, because trying to make a decently structured, well-edited video, I had no idea what the heck I'd be doing. Like, I have no idea what I was doing. Anyway, let's just go ahead and grab... Actually, let's fill this up and grab another stack. Worst case, I borrow some sugarcane. And then we head back to spawn, and I show you the last of the things that have been built. So basically what I've discovered about how I like to play Minecraft is I like to just log on and grind resources, whether it's netherite mining. Interestingly, the only thing I don't know that I really necessarily like is underground mining in the overworld, but that might just be because nobody has a beacon yet. But I love netherite mining, in part because it means lots and lots of TNT go boom, but... and I also just like building farms. Like, I say that creeper farm was a pain to build, but to be honest, I had fun building the thing. Anyway, I'll show you Matt's old base. So this is a little horse hangout. And then this is a thing... Work in progress, and he has a dirt spoiler wall, so I will... And then these little stone brick pillars. But I will respect the time-honored tradition of not violating the dirt stone, or the dirt spoiler wall. Then somewhere around here is the entrance to his old base, or at least what was the entrance. That's odd. Oh yeah, and then he just left these free, like chainmail boots, crossbows and bows. The wither. Yeah, something I definitely want to do is get a wither or two, but I've yet to be able to get wither skeleton farms, or to get any kind of wither skeleton farm, or to get any wither skeleton skulls from the ones that I've managed to find in the Nether and kill, despite having a looting 3 sword. Oh yeah, you can see some stuff off in the distance there. Where? I know the entrance to his base was around here somewhere. He has a cool base. Yeah, Matt basically just speed ran this server. I think he beat the end, like the Ender Dragon, within the first week, which was insane. Dude's nuts. And he's got this neat little industrial area, but I can't... I know he had covered up part of it. I swear it used to be... right here. I have no idea where I'm digging. I know... that door had something to do with it. Tell you what, I'm going to show you the way that I still know how to get into his base, which is his nether portal. Entrance is sealed off. Is there a reason you sealed off to the entrance? I'm going to show the base off, unless you tell me not to, because I know how to get in there, even if the entrance is sealed off. Valoria SMP, yep. Valoria is the name of the server, and then Survival Multiplayer. That's what SMP stands for. Eventually, I'll hopefully be making episodes and like doing streams and stuff. The problem is, I like to just play... oh, like SMP. No! You don't really need to surface. Yeah, that sounds like a Matt thing. Man, I'm trying to go back through the door. Yes, Amiibo, that is exactly what it's like. What am I doing? This is slightly dangerous because I'm not wearing gold armor, so as soon as a piglin sees me, a little elitist bourgeoisie pig is just going to want my head. But if I recall, we're not that far from... This is the first time I've actually been in the Nether with my elytra. Well, I mean, other than traveling through the little tunnel. Ah, you little runt. I hate those things. Your base should be a place that is difficult to reach. Got it. Bring TNT to the old entrance and let her rip. You know, I so constantly have to worry about finding a proper staircase down here. Like, screw it. I have elytra. I can actually explore the Nether now. Oh, crap. I flew through lava. I am not smart. I am not a smart person. I am not smart monkey. I'm Mischief Monkey, not Smart Monkey. Thankfully, I'm wearing, like, all Protection 4 armor except for the elytra, so... Anyway, down here is my netherite mine. It's basically just a bunch of craters. Over here is Matt's thing. He has a little respawn anchor. His only rule is if you use this, you refill it with glowstone, which is perfectly fair. I totally haven't scavenged this area for magma blocks in the past. Anyhow, so we have... There used to be an entrance up here. Now it's like completely blocked off. But like I said, I know how to get here from the Nether. What the heck? What kind of spawner even is this? Ah, spider spawner. Let's see, where's this main base? Matt! You should take pride in the fact that getting to your base is completely infuriating. Alright, screw it. I give up. Matt's mace is not going to get shown off on this video, but it's cool for what it's worth. He has all sorts of amazing redstone farms and stuff that I would love to show off because they make me go, ooh, but apparently visitors are not welcome. Go in the tunnel. Oh, he's telling me how to get there. Okay. Alright. The problem is I don't visit here often, so I don't remember. Go in the tunnel. The question is, which way? Wait, I remember this. We're right above. Should be a ladder down here somewhere. At least there used to be. Take a left. Grab some TNT. The thought had crossed my mind, Amiibo. The multiple kill on site warnings. Ignore those. Classy and I pranked this place pretty quick. Just for fun. So yeah, Matt has some cool little farms. This would be, I think that's melon. Is that a melon farm? Pumpkin. That would be taking some of the excess. Ah, those are melons. And then there's a bone meal. Ah, up bone meal, down melons. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Amiibo helped mine things out. Oh, you got a flying machine bamboo farm. Oh, I gotta. Yes! Yes! Oh, flying machine farms are fun to watch. Bamboo also just grows so fast. I know. Matt used to basically just be giving away bamboo. Oh yeah, Matt, by the way, you said they patched your old TNT duplication glitch out. Well, we're not really wanting to do TNT duping on this server anyway, but we found out it's a paper server, which means that a lot of bugs and whatnot are patched. It is the reason, actually, that Tommy was not able to do bedrock breaking on the nether ceiling, and I had to give him a little helping hand with the use of creative mode. Basically, I made him do the method that would normally break bedrock, and then I broke it for him. I'm still impressed that you managed to make polished diorite a viable floor block. Found your own bugs. Oh no. I have to talk with me and Classy at some point. I do admit though, the flying machine bamboo farm is fun. It is kind of a pity they patched out zero-tick bamboo farms. I think you would have loved zero-tick farms, Matt. You could make stupid amounts of anything that would grow with bone meal by using a zero-tick farm. Though I think even sugarcane actually... I don't think you needed the bone meal, actually. Even sugarcane was a thing. And then there's the giant super smelter and stuff, and then I think there was a whole villager thing. Of course, now the problem is I have no clue how the heck to get out of this place, but you know, I'll get to that when I get to it, so... Alright. You have forbidden knowledge. Amiibo, I am not of the B-dub school. I am not of the Escal school. Let's just say me and Diorite are not the best friends. What's this button do? I'm not going to push it. I'm too scared. It's Matt's base. For all I know, this button kills me. And it's literally just put there to launch a piston down into my face or something. I know there's a whole villager thing. There used to be a way to get up to it. Just mine up. Oh, that's the elevator button. What? No. Really? Well, it made a noise. Holy crap, there's a ladder. There's a floating furnace. Yep, that seems about right. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave here before I get hurt. One person base. It doesn't have a call button. Ah, for the love of it. I don't want to waste scaffolding on this. I don't have anything else except crimson roots, apparently. Sorry, Matt. I'm gonna litter in your base. Hey! I actually did that completely by accident, but you know what? I'll take it. Yeah, you know, as fascinating as this place is, it kind of scares me now. Oh, hell! Oh, hi, kitty. Ah, stray one. I don't think I have that breed yet. Wish I had some fish on me. And yeah, I know Amiibo mined out a lot of this. It's the one mining service. One mining service job that he's gotten to do. Alright, I think this is where I came in. Mining area with an abandoned mine shaft. And then I think that's wrong. Ah, that's right. Yeah, I generally know it's matte if there's a warped, like or a crimson stem door, whatever it's called. Mining the area without polished diorite on it. Beetroot soup. Netherrack. Things. I like your little netherwart farm, I must say. It's cute. Ah! Ah! No, 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 no. Die! I don't want your lousy little golden sword. He's done it multiple times, stealing melons. It's not stealing when you negotiated permanent access to his farms, Amiibo. That was kind of what Amiibo did the job in exchange for, was permanent access to all of Matt's farms. The thing I did wrong there was not checking my elytra durability first, but I was fairly confident I had elytra durability left. I just don't fall. Ah, it's sleepy time. Alright, last thing to show off is the other district of the server that is fairly active. Watch the zombies burn! Alright, anyway, let's see here. Quickest way I know is go around the mountain to where the entrance to Matt's base once existed. See the dirt bridge, flashbacks to villager traveling. And then we come over here to the Retro District. Yeah, pretty much anytime you see one of these glowstone pillars, you know Classy and I have been there. Nice checking the hotel's asleep. Not Earthbound, Minecraft, different game. So this is Gamer Hype Space. He has lots and lots and lots and lots of sugarcane planted, but it's all a manual thing. Oh, he undid it! Classy and I went through this a while back and put string over it to make it quit growing. He must have found us out. He also has wolf arms that terrify me, and well, the wolf arm that terrifies me, and also you want steak. This is your guy, and bamboo. Okay, so fun fact about bamboo that not everyone seems to know. A lot of people will break down bamboo using an axe, which I have an efficiency 5 axe, so like it doesn't even... I could break bamboo. Well, anyway, normally breaking down with an axe, it would be all slow like that. The actual tool you're supposed to use on bamboo is a sword. It literally just... And this, I mean, yeah, granted, it's a netherite sword, but it breaks this fast for an iron sword, too. That is the tool you're actually supposed to use to break bamboo, and it breaks it nice and quick. I just collected a bunch of bamboo that I don't particularly need, but I don't want to have to replant all of it, so I guess I have bamboo now. It will regrow. I do not think Gamer will mind. This appears to be an AFK chamber, phantom safe. I don't know what it's for, though. This would be an auto composter. I barely even need to compost things anymore. This is a super long tunnel that I always want to fly down and can't because the angle isn't quite right. Either that or I just am not the best at flying. And this is the reason that I sell bricks. Well, first I sold clay balls, and now I sell bricks. Oh, yes. Amiibo helped me transport the villagers in boats. Amiibos, the only jobs that anyone's hired Amiibo for are ones that just traumatize the poor guy because of just how terrible they are. But anyway, this is Gamer Hype's little brick building. I don't remember exactly what... He once described to me kind of what he was going for, but I don't really remember. But he needs a lot of bricks, so that's kind of the reason I started stocking clay, and then eventually I just smelted it down and started stocking bricks, is because he buys it. Oh, hey, there's a skeleton horse. Oh. I don't particularly want to get into a raid right now, so no thank you. Anyway, over here, we have one of my first monkey mining orders come to fruition. I was given an order pretty early on for, I think it was something like 10 stacks of black concrete by Iron Giant. And he has built this thing. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Oh, yeah, and then Classy and I pranked him with chickens, which is the reason he has scaffolding. That little spot up there that used to hold chickens. And then he climbed the scaffolding into the chickens and died due to entity cramming. Which was not the intention. I just wanted to see him break the scaffolding and have chickens descend from the heavens. Which is one of the funniest things. There must be water in there. Anyway, I don't remember exactly what he's building, but it's big. It's made out of black concrete. Oh. It's a mob farm. Okay. It's a mob farm with no collection system. Alright. Fair enough. Random block of black concrete. Okay. And then a massive bamboo farm that has not yet had a chance to really grow back because of us breaking down. But I mean, the thing is, you have a farm like this. The reason I don't worry about other people being upset for me breaking it is because bamboo grows so stupidly fast, and you can use bone meal on it too. It doesn't even matter, because if you're working in the area with a farm, it'll grow back in no time. Like, bamboo is just one of those things that grows like a weed. But anyway, I think with that, I've... Yeah, there's a little village over here. I think I actually secured some of these villagers a while back. Yep. a couple of them already had been, but I went ahead and took care of more of them. Alright, so now the thing is find my way back, not that difficult. And we head back over to spawn. This is my tiny little wheat farm. By the way, something... never mind. Yeah, diamond horse armor. Need a name tag so I can name it Jack Skellybone. I think I have maybe two skeleton horses now? I don't know. But that is the sum of the progress that has been made on the Valoria server. Also, one other funny thing is I actually found, like, day one, literally day one, I found a ruined nether portal station somewhere in this forest. Yeah, right here. And yet this is not the spawn nether portal, despite the fact that it has actually been fixed and connects properly in the nether now. It's not that far away from the actual nether hub, I don't think. Yeah, there it is. But no one ever uses this thing. It's just there. It's just a infinitely standing connected nether portal for no particular reason. I don't know who actually went ahead and hooked the thing up properly, or if anyone really did. But I mean, these two portals don't interfere with each other, so... Day one, I hooked that up and accidentally linked it with Matt's nether portal, which is pretty common to happen early on in a Minecraft server. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we still got maps from when we put this thing... Well, I say we. From when Classy put that thing together. Anyway, by the way, one of the coolest things, and something that if I end up making videos... And I'm curious to hear, both in the chat now, but also in the comments and on Discord and stuff later, if people would like for me to go ahead... Well, two things. One, if you'd like for me to sift through some of the old footage that I have from the early days when some of this stuff was set up. Like when I built the original Monkey Mart shop, when I started making the deal with selling clay to Gamer Hype, when we were building stuff in the TARDIS. I only have a few things from the early days, so there's maybe 1-2 episodes max worth of material. Oh yeah, and then there's also the clip of Amiibo droning. It's possible that rather than make a cohesive episode, what I may just do is take a bunch of the best clips that are worth showing and sort of just meld them all together into a highlights reel of the early days of the Valoria server. Because that'd be probably a lot less work for me, and I could probably turn that into one video. And I'd rather not make videos that are already going to be so outdated at this point. If I'm going to spend all the time editing together a proper Minecraft video, I'd rather just go ahead and start from where I am now. But that way you could at least see some of the early things that happened in what were going to be episodes before I kind of lost energy and motivation. But I'd love to hear what you all think about me making videos of Valoria. The thing is, they will take a while to make, and it's going to require me altering my Minecraft playing style. But I could do that. I do have other plans. I have cool plans with that shop that I have not yet disclosed to anyone but Classy, because I'm going to enlist his help in doing it. But let's just say that tiny little shop is not going to stay is not going to stay the only thing there. It's going to get a lot bigger and a lot grander, and I think it's actually going to turn into one of the coolest Minecraft shops I've ever seen, because I really, really love the idea that I have, but I don't want to share it until I get to do it. I have ideas for server-wide things that I've wanted to do and have not yet done. Hello, horsey. And then, of course, there will eventually be me and Classy working on our full base, and let's put it this way. The TARDIS is freaking nothing compared to what we want to build. What we want to build will probably do just in terms of scale, or at least match in terms of scale, the castle that Anna is making. The base we want to make is sci-fi themed. It is incredibly big. Like, so big, I'm not sure whether I'm terrified or elated at the prospect of trying to build it. But it's going to be huge. And also, it's going to have so much room and so much potential for us to shove all sorts of crazy contraptions and gadgets in it. And by we, I mean me, because I seem to be the person who likes building the redstone contraptions the most. And Classy is, unlike me, as you can see, actually a good builder. Though maybe I should rag him, because there's no detailing on this wall. I might rag him a little bit. Like, yo, there's detailing on every other wall. Why do I just have one big plain wall? No, truly, this house is really pretty. I love this house. I would have no idea how to build something that nice. I think he used a tutorial of some sort, but I don't remember, because it was like a month or two ago. I used to live in a tiny little shack here. It was driving me up the wall because it was only 2 blocks high. Yeah, I wanted a better house. He made me a better house. He's awesome. But yeah, so I have all sorts of plans for things that I want to do on the server, whether I'm making videos or not. If I'm making videos, it's going to take longer and it's going to be really tough to edit. So I will say that if I'm making Valoria videos, I may not be making other types of pre-made videos for a while. I don't know. Thankfully, normal Let's Play videos aren't that difficult to edit, but I don't have that many of them left to edit that are complete series anymore. So that's where it gets tricky. I'd have to actually make time to record them again. Right now, streaming's just easier for me, but hopefully I'll make more videos. So I'd love to hear whether or not people are interested in seeing more. If you're not interested in seeing super frequent episodes, I could make more occasional ones where I showcase some of the cool things that I want to do that aren't just like little updates, but instead I do a big update for a big project of some sort. I don't know. I'm willing to be creative and flexible with it. Also, bye, Amiibo. See you later, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to show. It's a lot. The server has come along in a way that I love. It's been a bit slower. Need to see if I can nudge some people to get them more online. But it's been an absolute ton of fun. I love just logging on here and doing random stuff. And that's probably a big part of the reason. Following a monkey story. Probably a big part of the reason that I haven't made more videos is Minecraft's kind of my comfort game for what I want to play when I don't want to be social and talk. I just want to do a thing and work on a thing. So I may need to rethink my approach to making Valoria videos. I don't know. It's just difficult all the way through for me to figure out what exactly I want to do. But hopefully I can update you on this server a little bit more often than this, assuming people are interested. I do think there's some really, really cool things that I want to put together. And yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point because I don't really have anything left to say. I've shown you what everyone's built. I've shown you what we've all been up to. I think I've shown you most of what's around on the server. Not everything, because some things are just so far out of the way. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this stream. My voice is kind of wearing out. It's also getting kind of late, and I'd like to go get ready for bed. But hopefully I can be back online tomorrow with a 1,000-Year Door stream, since it's that game's turn in the running. Or maybe I'll take a break from streaming and actually start making videos. It's just that making videos is so hard, and I get so tired. I don't know. But thank you to... Sorry, I bounce around all the time. It's a bad habit. It just makes you move faster. Thank you for joining me on this little tour. Ooh. Yeah, if you haven't seen, by the way, Fan made this skin for me. It's freaking adorable. I love it so much. I've got a little tail. I got my little face. He's so cute. I love him. I love this skin so much. A fan made it for me. King Oswald. If you ever see her around. I haven't talked to King Oswald and I don't know. I haven't been as active. But anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry, I just kind of stalled out on things to say. That's Valoria. That's the kind of stuff that we have been up to. I've been proud of the fact that I've managed to create all this cool netherite gear and tools and stuff. It's actually been a ton of fun mining all that netherite. It takes a long time, but gosh, is it fun. And yeah. Hopefully soon I can continue to do more stuff and maybe show it off, but I'm rambling, so I'm just going to go ahead and close the stream off before I continue to ramble. Thank you so much to everybody who joined me tonight. I know it was a bit of a weird stream. I know this wasn't super well directed or focused or anything, either for the people watching now or the people who watch this in the future, but I couldn't think of a really directed or smooth way to show off everything that had happened on the server. Because it's just kind of all sorts of people doing their thing, and it's really, really neat. And this has been one of my favorite things I've ever gotten to do, even if I haven't made as many videos as I planned. So, one way or another, I'm having tons and tons of fun. So, thank you so much for joining me and letting me share that. I've been Mischief Monkey. I'm going to log off for tonight and go get ready for bed. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, remember, Jesus loves you. Bye! Oh wait, this is the awkward part. I closed Chrome. I have to open Chrome to end the stream. Hold on. I'll end the stream in a moment. I can't have Chrome and Minecraft open at the same time. I don't have enough RAM. Alright. There we go. I can end the stream now. Bye.